Breakfast from BBC News.
Can you believe it is 30 years since the boy band E17 released their Christmas classic, Stay Another Day?
It was written by band member Tony Mortimer and raced to the top of the charts, beating Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. That one, remember?
That's quite a claim.
To the #1 slot.
Tony is back with a very special rendition of that song, a very personal reason behind it. He'll join us in just a second, but first let's remind ourselves, as if we need reminding, of what made the original so special.
Tony is here.
30 years, man and boy. I haven't changed a bit, have I? Isn't it amazing?
What do you think when you see it, when you hear it? Because you must hear it everywhere at this time.
Yeah, it still jumps out because you get like a break, and then every Christmas it pops up again, and you'll pop up. Like the other day, I came out of the train station, and there it was playing. I thought, I know that. I remember that. What's that? So it's lovely. Yeah, it's nice.
But
like an old friend.
And there's so much more to this song than maybe some people know.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
tell us about it.
Well, the inspiration originally was my brother's suicide, which, you know, I drew on that to write a kind of love song around the pain of losing someone. And if you could have them for that one more day, and what we could do, you know, and what we would do with people if you could have them for one more day. So that's what it was based on, and it's sort of like an ambiguous love song, sort of based on that. But what I always say is it's what it means to the person that likes it. That's what's important, not what it means to me. It's what it means, but there is a deeper meaning to it. But it's what it means to someone else. That's what's really important.
But you must be so proud that it's
very proud of it.
Such a legacy. It's meant so much to so many people, and in memory of your brother. Yeah. Yeah,
and I think when we was recording it, we never knew it was going to go on and do what it's done for us. But you know, every year it comes out, and we've had lots of people cover it. There's been a few charity things. This is a charity year again now. We're raising money for music therapy, which is, I think, is really important for people. Music helping people, autistic children and stuff. So really proud of it because it's done so much rather than just be a song. It's stuck in a Christmas vault.
So you are releasing a new version.
Yeah, there's a new well, it's the same version, but it's a different mix of it. And the record company want to do it as the 30th anniversary, and I said, you know, if we could get a charity involved as well and do it for that and help raise some awareness and a bit of money for them, that'd be great, rather than just release another song.
Those hooded coats.
Yeah.
What happened to the hooded coats? Have you still got it? You still wear it in the supermarket?
I'm pretty sure mine's in the garage.
Have you still got it?
But it wouldn't fit.
But it's...
I've got another one.
Piece of history now.
Yeah, they've kind of stuck around longer than the song. They're more iconic than the song, aren't they?
You've got to get it. Please get it out of the garage and send us a picture when you get home. I'd love to see you in it.
But actually, the video was so much a part of this, wasn't it?
Yeah, that video, yeah. It would look like, it reminds me of Boney M, but I mean, it was wonderful doing it. It was good fun. We just had no idea it was going to go on and on and on and become what it had, like, and people like it. But yeah, the video was really, it's kind of iconic in a funny way, you know, and it's now become from a song that was so painful, and it still is. But it's a nice little Christmas bauble as well. And
you don't mind that? It's almost like when you say the words mean whatever they need to mean to the person. It's almost like you're giving it away. You let it go like that.
You have to let it go eventually. At the beginning, I was so protective over it and every word, but now as you go on, you realise that the greatest compliment is to hand it over And for people to go, I like that song for this reason, that reason, and it's their song for their memory, and that's what's important. But yeah, you do let go, and it is hard, but you have to. You have to, and that's the nice thing, I think.
The snow and the coats and the bells, that's what we all think of. But I'm guessing it wasn't necessarily intended as a Christmas record.
No, we wrote it in August, sorry. In August, it was really hot in the studio. It had nothing to do with Christmas. But they heard it, the powers that be, and went, that's a Christmas song that could compete with the big boys like Mariah Carey that was coming out. And I was like, oh, please don't release this song, you know.
You weren't? Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Because it was so personal. I wanted it tucked away on the album and no one would really know about it. But it became the song, you know.
And did you have any say in the mix? Because it's the bells, isn't it? It's those bells.
It's the bells at the end, yeah. Well, the producer who done the music, we sat down with Ian Curnow. We sat outside. It was a lovely summer evening. He was smoking his cigar, and he said, "How do you see this going?" And I said, "Well, just with an orchestra, and like it starts really small, but the orchestra just gets bigger and bigger, like a crescendo at the end." And he agreed that he was going to chuck the kitchen sink and everything in on it. And obviously the bells went in as the production on the end, and that gives it the Christmas thing, which they was all hoping for.
With bells on.
With bells on, literally, wasn't it? Everything.
Loads of people watching will have watched the documentary Boy Bands Forever that's been on the BBC. I think it's still on iPlayer as well, looking back to your halcyon days of E17. And
halcyon days.
Well, it was, wasn't it? It was a real era. And the thing that struck me watching that was that
we haven't changed.
How we haven't changed, but also how completely at ease with everything you are. Like, some people were angry and resentful and, you know, sort of
I think you have to
full of regret, and you are just very comfortable.
I think acceptance, you have to accept things. You can fight against things, and nothing's perfect in life, and things don't work out how you always want them to. But if you accept that, then you can move on. And, you know, it was 30 years ago I was in a band, so now I've got kids, I've got grandkids, and there's a lot of different things in life. But I think you've got to take it all with a pinch of salt. I think, you know, don't take it too seriously. Obviously, there's a serious side, but don't take it all too seriously, I think. I think that helps.
And you're still writing?
Yeah, I've started writing a bit more. I've started to write, and now as I've got into my elder years, I'm starting to write books and things like that, which is really nice. There's even more words. So I'm enjoying that at the moment. But I'm just doing that at the studio, and I'm going to do a bit more music. But it'd be more in the background now, just writing songs if people want songs written and stuff, which is nice. Keeps me out of trouble.
And the writing books, is kids' books?
Yeah,
right?
It will be, yeah. A little bit older.
Now you're a granddad.
Yeah. I've been inspired to do that. So there's one I'm working on. It's got a bit of music, bit of magic. And it's quite exciting. It gives me a bit of energy.
Tony, it sounds very exciting.
We
look forward to it.
We'll come on and talk about it one day,
we'd love
hopefully.
to.
It's been great to have you here, and it's
Been
really
lovely.
good to know.
I love the Christmas tree.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
With two of them, yeah, we love it.
It's all Christmas.
Please go and find that coat. I want to see a picture of you in
will
that coat.
do.
I want to wear that coat. Great to see
I
you,
think
Tony.
that might happen.
You reckon?
Now you've said it, yes.
Thank you so much.
It's just after 9:15.